Hello, Dee. How you doing?
Hey, Jeremy, I'm doing fine. See my new buddy?
I see that. Why don't you present your new buddy to everyone?
This is our Minnie.
Your mini.
This is Minnie. She is half rotten, half shepherd,
Nice.
but
You've had
favors
her
the
for
naughty side.
how long have you had her?
8 years.
Nice. Very cool. I remember her when she was out here.
Yeah.
She's like those are horrible times.
She's excited. When we come upstairs, she loves getting on the sofa, and it's her favorite spot.
Nice. Well, I wanted to see if we could do something really quick. We've been talking a little bit between you and I about the new news that has to do with the change in the gold buyback procedure with Carrot Bars that will be discontinued as far as January 1st, 2019, the buyback option with the company. And
Correct.
so we've been looking at different things. One of the things it talks about is a K exchange. And we went to look up that, and the brochure for K exchange is not there, which usually means the Carrot Bars is going to revamp, renew, reissue, change, alter, better, however you want to say it, the program. So we don't have a specific answer for that yet.
Right. Usually, if something's missing, that means they're doing a change to it.
Yeah, and it's always been for the better. You know how many changes there've been in Carrot Bars?
Yep. And it's always come out better than anywhere else.
So just kind of give a recap because a lot of people haven't been through the 3 year stint with us. Um,
Sorry, I have to move the way she's going to knock it on the floor.
so I guess when I very first began, we did not have any PDFs.
Correct. We didn't.
We didn't have any information with presentations from the company.
Nope.
There was no K exchange.
Nope.
They added a VIP exclusive, I think. I don't remember it being there when I first started, but at one time it showed up. I don't know what it was, and then it was there. I don't. Maybe it was there one before. I just didn't know about it. But then that went away. They said they're going to end the VIP exclusive in October. Was it October somewhere on there? October.
It was. It was only there for a few months.
Yeah.
No. Wait.
I think it was there before, but I just didn't know about it. I think.
Yeah, because we got exclusives.
Yeah. And they were going to end in October, I think, or something like that, at the end of October 2015.
Yeah.
And then people were feeling bad because they got rid of. Then they brought in the cash gold, and then all of a sudden they brought in the premium packages,
Mm-hmm.
and then they did. What else did they do? Carrot Pay,
Yeah.
and
Then the cryptocurrency, cash gold. They did the cash gold.
right, and then the cryptocurrency came in this year at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and then they did KBC, and they put up Carrot Gold and .sg. They had Carrot Gold.io. They had Carrot Gold. I don't know. They had like a bunch of sites going all over the place.
KBC actually came in late last year.
Okay.
Around this time last year, they started the ICO.
Okay. Got it. Right. Yeah. So then we had that come in, and then we had what else was it? That was ending. That changes in the packages too. I don't remember what it was. There was a price change in the packages, I think,
Mm-hmm.
for gold and silver. I think that
Yeah.
did go packages at one time for the bronze,
For the bronze.
and you could pick between the digital and the regular package.
Yep.
And then what else do they have? I mean, there's just a lot of changes that have gone on. If you think about it, in 3 years, the company has evolved a lot.
Yeah. Quickly.
Yeah.
For a company and with all the changes and the growth that they've had, it's been really, really quick.
Right. And from what I've seen from Carrot Bar so far, and this is just my opinion, I mean, everybody can have their own opinion, but this is what I see. Every change that came about has been to fulfill a need and also to streamline or better. And it's usually something that's going to be beneficial for all of the affiliates involved.
Yep.
So now this announcement that comes out about discontinuing the buyback, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, It was a shock. But knowing Carrot Bars and being with them, because actually we've been with them for 3.5 years,
Right.
that just means there's something really cool coming out very soon.
And it's interesting that they already said we have a surprise for you in January
Yeah,
2019. Something's going on. I don't know what's brewing, but something's in there.
yeah,
And it might be connected with this. But one of the things that I did know that we need to pay attention to, because sometimes people pay attention to the we are discontinuing and they forget to look at the rest of the note.
yeah.
So what it says in there, it says, in the future, if you decide to sell your gold, you will surely find a K exchange partner to take your cash gold for cash. So
We
that's
would be more than happy to.
exactly. And in fact, it's already happened already. There's been people that have said they're going to do their, sell their gold back to the company. And I'm like, how much you want to sell it for? I mean, because if you can get a discount on Carrot Bars Gold, that's the best deal in the world. And
Yeah,
one of the things I like is that if it's in the storage in the company, I already know nobody's tampered with it. Nobody messed with it. It's not a cheap knockoff that somebody's trying to sell or anything, even though I've never seen one, a cheap knockoff. But it's not somebody that has there's no danger of that in there. It's all secure.
right, right.
So the other thing it says, we always believe in the economic power of pure gold, and so do many other wise people. But then it says there will always be a suitable solution for everyone. What does that tell you?
That tells me that they are coming up with something. That they're coming up with something.
It also kind of indicates to me that they know something you don't. I mean, not you, but as a person, but I mean the people that are watching this, but stuff that we don't know. They know how many people are buying gold just to buy gold every month.
Oh yeah, because I mean, look, you look in your back office and you see how much gold you have.
Right. Some people are in it for the money. Some people are in it for the gold. Some people are in it for both. Some people are in it for the investment. I mean, there are people that are. How many affiliates now are there? Over 500,000.
Yeah.
And this year,
baby.
This year, Dee, we are looking at, and this is something the group may not notice, but we are looking at adding another 500,000 anyway.
This year or next year?
Well, 2019.
Okay.
I live in the future, Dee. You know that.
Yeah.
I visit the past once in a while, but I'm in the future. So 2019, we're going to add another 500,000. So I don't see any reason why within 500,000 people, there's not at least 100,000 people that are looking for gold. And so if anybody wants to sell their gold, I'm sure there's going to be an abundance of people that are going to pay better than what the buyback price was to get some gold from Carrot Bars that's not been tampered with, and it's got all the security features, and they only have to just switch it from one vault to another, and then it's mine.
Right.
Or are you going to say you want it too?
Well, yeah. I'd be more than happy to buy back.
See what I mean? When you have a company that says just push the button and we'll buy it back for a specific price, that's one thing. But when you have two people like Dee and I that want your gold, that's when the auction starts. So I see it as a very positive thing for everybody. It's a win-win all around anyway. But we don't know what Carrot Bars has in store for us because the K Exchange brochure went away. There might be some changes we weren't even thinking about coming in.
That's true too.
We have no idea.
We know from experience that when something goes away, something better comes in, takes its place.
Right. So just wanted to do a short video to show everybody, or to show everybody what we're going to say. I mean, at least I'm going to say it. That when people ask me, well, how do I sell my gold? I said, well, you have tons of choices. You can sell in the open market. Carrot Bars also has a K exchange. And I will guarantee you this, there will always be a suitable solution for everyone. There's always going to be somebody looking for gold. There's always going to be somebody who's going to be able to provide that. So that's what we're looking for as far as my response anyway to people. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. Did you want to add something else out there before we close up and send it to the chat?
Well, I guess one of the things was if somebody asked me, well, how do you sell your gold? Right here. You decide you want to sell your gold, let me know.
I've actually told people before when they say, well, how do you sell your gold? And I tell them, me, I don't.
No, I don't either.
Ever sell gold. And if you're in a need to sell gold, maybe it's because you need to do the business a little bit more efficiently. Did I just say that?
On recording.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. Crap. Okay. Well. Oh well. You already know it then. So if your business, when you work your business the correct way, and when you work with the right attitude, and when you put all that discipline in there, and when you run with us like we're running this next year, 2019 is going to be an amazing year for a lot of people. But you wouldn't even think about getting rid of your gold ever.
No.
Robert Kiyosaki says he's got more gold than he could ever spend in his lifetime, and he's not getting rid of anything. In fact, he's actually getting more. That should tell you a little bit about the value of gold. So anyway, that's all for me. I don't know, Dee, did you want to say something else?
No, I think that's all for us.
How about Minnie? Minnie, do you need to say something?
Minnie, you need to say anything?
Minnie.
Hey, you need to say anything? She just cuddle me. Cuddle me.
Nice.